teach in Islamic schools and give your energy into the Muslim communities and to Islamic schools. And the more Muslims that teach in Islamic schools, the more likelihood there is that Muslim parents will send their children to Islamic schools, because now you have a qualification. You are a qualified teacher. You have a degree. You have a postgraduate certificate of education, or you have a bachelor's of education. So now you should use that energy in Islamic schools, into schools of Sunnah and Salafiyah, and say, okay, I know that I may not get the same salary as a state school, but alhamdulillah, my religion will be safe, and I'll be aiding the community, and I'll be supporting the Muslim ummah, and Muslim societies, and the next generation. So this is how you should think when it comes to Muslim schools, barakallahu feekum. This is how you should think, and this should be your outlook, so that the Muslim communities are strengthened. You go and teach in a state school, then how do the Muslims benefit from that? Unless Muslim parents send their children there, but then you are in a straitjacket because you can only teach what they're telling you to teach. And when Christmas comes, you know what happens. You're in a school where they're all singing Christmas carols. Right? And when Diwali comes, then they're celebrating the Hindu festivals, and you're just sitting there in the staff room with your head down. Why? Because you have no honor in places like that, and you have no quwwah, you have no strength. And it's surprising, barakallahu feekum, that many of our community, brothers and sisters, that they have education, and they have degrees, and they have postgraduate certificates of education, and they have bachelors of education. Yet, they will not come and help the Salafi schools and the Salafi institutions because they get, £3 an hour extra in the state school. Benefit your community. Yes, you have to make sacrifices just like we make sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices to support our community. Because if we don't make this ta'awun and cooperate with each other and aid the Islamic schools, the Salafi schools, the Sunnah schools, the schools of Ahlul Sunnah in Stoke, in Birmingham, in Manchester, in other places, in Slough and other places, then how is our community going to build? So sometimes you hear, mashallah, in Birmingham, we've got 50 and 60 educated teachers in East London, in Manchester and other places. And they're all teaching in state schools. Why, akhi, do you teach it? Because I want more money. So where's your sacrifice? Where's your sacrifice for the da'wah? Where's your sacrifice for your children? Where's the sacrifice for the next generation? Oh, we just leave that to Abu Hakim and Abu Idris and Abu Iyad. Right, I just want my salary so I can get my new car, and I can get my new sofa, and I can go to DFS and get that leather sofa that my wife has always been nagging me about. Then what about the Muslim communities? What about our schools? You have to think what you can do. Aid the community where you can. Barakallahu feekum.